Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In our last video we delved into Siege's third year, exploring the impact it had on Siege and how it shaped Ubisoft's approach to balancing the game, with the help of community feedback. Today we're diving into the fourth year, so let's begin in the land down under with Operation Burnt Horizon. Year 4 kicked off with Operation Burnt Horizon, bringing a plethora of new content and gameplay tweaks. To aid players in learning new maps, Outback was introduced, featuring 3 distinct sections: a garage, a motel and a restaurant. Each section was carefully designed to be recognisable from a distance. Ubisoft also addressed players exploiting gameplay mechanics, specifically when it comes to crouch and lean spamming, where players rapidly lean left and right while spamming the crouch button to make themselves harder targets, which led to frustrating gameplay moments. Ubisoft also introduced a solution by implementing reverse friendly fire, where a player would die if they shot their own teammate in an effort to combat toxicity. One noteworthy small change was the addition of the advanced deployment setting. This feature allowed players to stop animations when deploying gadgets, particularly useful when throwing a drone. Previously, this left players vulnerable to nearby defenders who could take advantage of the animation to eliminate them. Additionally, Ubisoft observed that newer players were struggling to learn the game mechanics and maps, prompting the introduction of the newcomer playlist. This playlist allowed casual players to learn 3 maps under a ranked rule set and was exclusively available to players under level 50. Unfortunately, smurfing by experienced players disrupted the experience for newcomers, introducing an element of toxicity to the Siege community again. Now let's get into the operators. On the attacking side, we have Gridlock. A beefy character resembling Logan Paul was introduced. She used her track stingers to cover flanks and execute post plans similar to Nomad. If a defender came into contact with the stingers, they would take damage or have to make noise, alerting the attackers for a potential push. Mozzie on the defending side added an Aussie flare with his Spiderbot gadget. Known as the Mozzie Pests, these pests could be deployed in common drone areas, hacking any drones that came into contact with them. This allowed defenders to use the hacked drones against the attackers, adding an element of caution when droning. Mozzie also brought a unique reload animation, although it was somewhat overshadowed by the popularity of the Roni 1.5. Nonetheless, fans hoped that the Commando could have its moment in the spotlight in the future. Operation Phantom Sight released on June 11, 2019 and marked a significant shift in Ubisoft's development approach, particularly in map design. With new maps released every season, the development team re-evaluated how they address map balance, introducing a change in the concept of map reworks. Previously, a map rework involved a complete overhaul of a map from the ground up, while a map would focus on adjusting smaller aspects to enhance competitiveness, as exemplified in Clubhouse. Moving forward, Ubisoft began referring map buffs as reworks, avoiding complete reshaping of maps. This strategy persisted for 14 seasons, with a new map not appearing until year 7. This aim was twofold: enhance competitiveness of existing maps and to facilitate easy learning for both current and new players regarding different map aspects. Operation Phantom Sight introduced 2 new operators, Nook and Ned Flanders, aka Warden. Nook's special ability combined features of visual and cav. She could cloak herself from the defenders and use Silent Step, though the Silent Step was later removed in a subsequent season. Warden, on the other hand, possessed special glasses that rendered him immune to flashbangs and allowed him to see through smoke grenades when his gadget was activated. Concerns about the glass smoke meta at higher levels of play led to adjustments. Glass now had to stand still if he wanted to use his thermal sight, aligning him more closely with other operators. The first major map rework this year was applied to Cafe Dostoevsky. Extensive changes were made to the 4th floor, particularly around the north entrance, transforming it into a lobby resembling a high-end catering establishment with multiple advantageous areas. On the 2nd floor, a new bomb site was introduced in the fireplace hall and reading room, with a repositioned stairs leading up from the main entrance. On the 3rd floor underwent changes, especially in the eastern parts, where the layout of the cocktail lounge was rearranged and a new balcony overlooking the 2nd floor was added. The cigar shop also gained a new balcony on the opposite side. In the southeast corridor, a barrier was added to the staircase, limiting the angles that players could behold or exploit. On September 11, 2019, Operation Emerald kicked off, introducing 2 new operators and a map rework canal. Let's delve into Amaru, a fresh attacker hailing from Peru. Her unique ability revolves around swiftly entering the map and utilising defender hatches and windows against them through the use of her grapple hook. If timed correctly, hooking the Gara into a window to quickly and efficiently enter the map can unleash Amaru's infamous Gara kick, instantly eliminating an opponent behind the window, just as by unfortunate buddy Urban Masters.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my god, please record that so we can see it. Yes.
Now, let's shift our attention to Goyo. My Mexican friend, originally his design featured a fire canister attached to a deployable shield, but it underwent some changes. The new version allowed Goyo to attach canisters directly onto a wall or a floor for area denial. This adjustment aimed to counter the 20-second utility meta, where attackers needed to exhaust their utility before executing a side plan. This strategic move put defenders in an advantageous position, forcing attackers into rushed executions and leading to more mistakes, ultimately granting defenders an easy win for the round. Operation Emerald also marked the introduction of the first battle pass in Rainbow Six Siege, starting with a mini battle pass called Call Me Harry. Centered around Rainbow's director Harry, this pass initially was free, and as you played you would earn battle points to unlock tiers and rewards, accumulating in the unique Harry Chibi charm. However, this move didn't sit well with many hardcore players, who viewed it as a cash grab, especially as later battle passes required real-world currency. Continuing the trend of improving older maps, Canal received a rework this season, with only one pack connecting the eastern and the western building in the original design. Both attackers and defenders can find themselves isolated from the objective area. The new design introduced two bridges, prompting freer movement and necessitating more efficient coordination to cover all entry points. Additionally, Ubisoft also added a staircase to enhance vertical movement. Color-coded for simplified callouts, the number of indoor playable areas was also increased, with some expanded, such as the lounge room. These aims to encourage players to devise new strategies while slowing down objective pushes. Operation Shift the Tides launched on December 3rd, 2019 and marked the conclusion of Year 4 in Rainbow Six Siege. This update introduced two new operators and a revamped Team Park map. The development team aimed to address the high ban rates for Thatcher, a recurring issue since the introduction of the pick and ban system. Kali, equipped with the CSRX 300 bolt-action sniper rifle, offered a unique playstyle rewarding skilled players with the ability to down enemies with a well-placed chest shot. For a new barrel launcher that could destroy enemy equipment on the opposite side. On the defensive side, we have Wamai, designed as an alternative to Jaeger, but his distinctive feature including a chiseled jawline and a frisbee-like gadget. Wamai's gadget functions similar to lesions, accumulating discs over a period of time that could catch and neutralize attacker projectiles within the radius. The Team Park map underwent significant changes to improve the gameplay. Additional cover was added to counter spawn peaks and assist attackers in approaching the map. Indoor areas saw major alterations, with the removal of the rail platform and the connection of the east and west sections. The downstairs area received a thematic remodel, replacing the gargoyle and haunting dining bomb sites with Throne Room and Army. The Gong became the main entrance, blocking off the southwest entry at the arcade. Dragonstairs also faced a new direction, now pointing east instead of north. Ubisoft enhanced the game's quality of life, introducing limb penetrations to address the community's concerns. This feature categorized weapons into none, simple, and full penetration. Shotguns and secondary SMGs fell under none, meaning shots did not penetrate limbs or torsos. Simple allowed bullets to go through arms and legs for potential headshots, applicable to the main SMGs, assault rifles, pistols, and LMGs. And full penetration, the most impactful category, enabled shots to pass through operators, hitting others with 30% damage per penetration. Notably, the damage to limbs without penetration was reduced to 75%, equivalent to leg shots, while 3 armor operators experienced a further reduction to 65%. In conclusion, Year 4 demonstrated the foundation has been set for Rainbow Six Siege. This year showed the community that Ubisoft's lessons have been learned from previous years, and now that the lessons they've learned will only be built on further for a better gaming experience in the years to come. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more content like this, please consider giving this video a like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you all next time. Yoink out.